Hello and welcome to my channel, Wendy Nurse Practitioner. Today I'm going to be talking to you about how did I pass my Nurse Practitioner board examination on the first trial. Like you, I was debating whether I was going to take the American Association of Nurse Practitioner, AANP, or the American Nurses Credentialing Center, ANCC board examination. Both of them are acceptable certification and they're accepted in any hospital settings or any job that you apply. What did I take? I took the AANP board examination, and I took it because it has more clinical based questions. The ANCC has a lot of research questions, but my background is med search, so I prefer to take the AANP. The AANP has 150 questions. 135 of those questions are scored, 15 of those questions are pretest. The ANCC has 175 questions. 150 of those questions are scored. 25 of those questions are pretest. So what do you need to study to pass your board examination on the first trial? I would recommend the Family Nurse Practitioner Certification Intensive Review by Leik. This is an awesome material book that you need to purchase. It was an option for us in our nurse practitioner program to purchase this book before clinical. It helped us throughout the whole semester in each clinical that we were taking. I will recommend what I did. I will recommend to make copies of the questions that are on the back of this book and just do it on daily basis. I make at least 3 copies of them, and I selected the questions, answer my questions, and review the rationales for the incorrect ones. I went back to the chapter and then I just reviewed the chapter, the material, so I can understand what the material was about, the question itself, the stem of the questions, and why probably I selected the wrong answer. That will help you to disseminate your questions on your exam, board examination. So I also time myself because I needed to be done within the 3 hours. So basically, I kind of trained myself to answer one question for 1 minute and a half or a minute. So I didn't really spend a lot of time. I just moved on to the next question so I can have time. So if you are able to do that as well, that will help you because then you will know that you have enough time to kind of either review the questions or just be done in a time manner. So this book is great. Just simply make copies, select your answers, the incorrect answers, go back and read the rationales and go back to the chapter and just study the material so you are fully understandable of the material. The next thing that I will recommend is the Family Nurse Practitioner by Leik. This has CDs that you can hear back and forth from work. So this helped me to kind of have another learning experience. I was able to learn through, even though I wasn't reading the material, I was able to learn while I was going back and forth to work. So that was another option that I can just simply kind of catch up into my study, and it help you to give you techniques of things to remember so you can have just more learning experience on the material. So it's by Barkley and Associates. They also provide a live review. I didn't go to the live review, but I did purchase the book because it has the CDs that will help me to study when I was commuting back and forth from work. And the last thing that I will recommend is the Family Nurse Practitioner Intensive Review by Amelie Hollier. This book was given to us when we did the live review. I went to the live review. It was offered by my nurse practitioner program. So if your school, your university is providing you the live review, go and take it because that will be helpful to you just to kind of have another understanding of the material. They summarize everything that you have learned from 2 years in 2 days basically. So it will give you that option to kind of have another understanding, another idea how to remember things, the material that you had studied for over 2 years. But if you're not able to go to a live review, simply by just reading the Family Intensive Review by Leik will be enough. I guarantee you, this book is awesome. It's all you need to take your board examination. You don't need anything else but studying this and just remembering your material. I did pass my board examination on the first trial. I went to the AAMP website and I took the questions. They had like a practice test that you can buy. I purchased that just to kind of have a feeling how the test questions were. And it was a good intensive idea basically, because you are timing yourself, you're selecting your answers, and it helps you to know where your weaknesses are and then go back to your material and study those weaknesses. I wish you the best luck. If I passed, you can pass it too. And welcome to the Nurse Practitioner world. Bye-bye.